Well, cavities are byproducts of bacteria, and everyone has bacteria that's in their mouth. When we're a baby and we grow older, through exposure to different things, we get all this different kind of bacteria that are in our mouth that you can see here. And the bacteria love to stick to things, and they love to stick on our teeth. And when the bacteria stick on our teeth and we don't take care of our teeth by brushing or flossing every day, they build up and they get thicker and thicker, and that's what we call plaque. Now, bacteria feed on all sorts of different things, but there are certain kinds of bacteria that love to feed on sugars. And sugars that come from just, if you drink a soda or if you eat a donut, lots of starchy things like carbohydrates, breads, pastas. These bacteria love to eat those kinds of things. And when they eat these sugars, they produce acid. And as you can see here, they love to stick on teeth, and when they're sitting there and they're constantly eating the sugar, they're going to be spitting up all this acid. And when that happens, your teeth are very weak to that kind of acid, and it'll actually start to melt the teeth away, and it'll cause decay. And when that decay gets too far and it gets into the inside of your tooth, that's what we call a cavity. And this is where you get the sensitivity, because there are nerves back in here, and it can be very, very dangerous. And you could lose your tooth that way, and it can be very painful. So this is why we want to brush every day and floss, to try to disrupt this bacteria and plaque that build up on our teeth, and that way we can keep it from having that acid stuck so close to our tooth all the time. And another thing that can happen when you have this bacteria in your mouth so close to your gums, also known as gingiva right here, is you can see that as you get down into this pocket right here, next to your tooth, the cells get very, very thin. And what ends up happening is, as the bacteria start to create this plaque down into this pocket right here, the bacteria can actually cross over inside of your body, as well as the acid and the other stuff that they produce will cross over. And see these cells right here? This is your body's immune system. And that immune system will actually attack the bacteria in the cells, causing what's known as an immune response. Now, this immune response will cause your gingiva or your gums to get inflamed and red, and that's why you'll get bleeding when you brush your teeth and sensitivity. And over time, when you have this constant state of inflammation in your mouth, your bone will actually start to deteriorate, and that's what we call periodontal disease. Now, a lot of people think that periodontal disease is caused by the bacteria, but actually it's your body's way of trying to protect itself. As your gingiva gets red like this and it's constantly being attacked and inflamed by the bacteria, it's actually taking the bone and demineralizing it and actually breaking it down, trying to get away from that infection, trying to keep the bacteria from getting inside of the bone. And this can be very bad because your tooth is directly attached to that bone with fibers, and as your bone goes down, well, your gums are going to go down, and you're going to get sensitivity because of the recession that you have, as well as your tooth is going to be more mobile. It's not going to be as, secure because there's nothing to hold it. And when that happens, you can have your tooth just fall out. You can have pain, sensitivity. You can actually even get cavities down in your roots, and when that happens, you'll probably lose it. So overall, it's very important to make sure you brush every day and floss, because people that don't will eventually get periodontal disease.
Okay.
Do you have any questions?
I don't think so.
All right.
Thank
Cool.
you.
Yep.